started? Like when I was pretty early on, really, when my mum took me to judo in like Bradford when I was about 13, 14, and then from there, kind of did like judo, jiu-jitsu, and then the gym moved up to this other place, Planet Fitness, and then from there was like my MMA coach who I first met. After the judo classes, he did like MMA, and then me, Kev, Callum, we all jumped on after there. And that's how kind of like we mixed the grappling with the MMA side. That's how I kind of first got started into the training and stuff.
Nice, man. What was like your first experiences on that one? Can you remember?
Like really early on, probably not too much as a kid, but more like the old school MMA days, like big hard rounds getting beat up by these lot. I think MMA's changed now. Like it's the sparring's a bit more better how they run things. Back in the day, it used to be more like old school, just everyone getting levered. You know, not training as smart.
What would you say is like the ingredients that you done for like to go from when you started when you were like 13? So savage for
I think the main thing is nothing special really, just more like consistency. You know, like over the years you stick at it, and the main thing is like you enjoy like the process along the way. Don't be, like, especially early on, don't be taking it like too serious, don't be too harsh on yourself if you're not picking up the techniques, or some sessions a bit like more rough than others. Just consistency is like the main thing to like progressing through the levels, I'd say. And just having like really good coaches along the way, you know, like just gelling together more like that team vibe really helped transitioning through the belts and through the ranks and stuff, I'd say.
How did you maintain that consistency?
I don't know, I just always like really enjoy the good thing like about any martial arts or jiu-jitsu in general, because obviously like especially from the beginning, like from white to black, there's always going to be things like personal issues or jobs or family, kids are always going to you need to balance with training, but jiu-jitsu is like always going to be there, so you can take like something might come up, different things along the way, you can take maybe a month, 2 months off if things happen, but it's always going to be there to continue and you can get back into it. Some people like take the time off and then think they can never get back into it. Oh, I'm not as good, I'm going to be shit again. It's always going to be there to come back to it and level up and keep going, you know what I mean? I'd say. Then I started I transitioned out of MMA. I really enjoy like this jiu-jitsu more. I really want to like progress and get as best as I can at jiu-jitsu, because I think like a lot of MMA guys, unless they're really talented and gifted, they kind of become like mediocre at everything, don't they? The wrestling's okay, the cycling's okay, the jiu-jitsu's okay. I just wanted to put like 100% focus in being as best as I could at like jiu-jitsu. So then I trained, well, I've always been pretty much, since like 15, 16, I've always trained with Nam for a very long time. And even when I've like moved around gyms and stuff, we've always been like really close, still in contact, even if we don't like train as much as they used to. So from purple, I was still at full in Kazan, and as I wanted to progress my jiu-jitsu and more focus and full time, and now what did I do? Then I think from purple to brown, I was at Grayson by the Bradford, and then lockdown kind of happened, so then training stopped, we couldn't get much training in, and then luckily Callum's brother told me we're working here. They were doing a bit of joinery upstairs and they were renting this room. Because we want to plan to open up a gym at some point, but not like as we did. He goes, oh, just come check it out, it's for sale, for rent. And they come and thought, yeah, just coming out of lockdown and managed to find this space, and then this is what it is today really. A year and a half later, man, it's going pretty well.
What would you say like your ingredients that you put into? Because there's something that gain a lot of students and entertaining them.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's really impressive.
I think one of the main thing is like the work ethic that me and the coaches put in, like with people we train, see like how hard we train, like the passion we have. We're not like retired, or we don't train, we just coach. We're coaching full time, training full time, and I think people kind of look up to that. Like we're putting the work in alongside the guys who we're training and stuff. and just like the enjoyment of it. You know, it's fun. It's don't be taking it too serious all the time. You know, you've got to enjoy what you do. You don't want to be doing like some people work a 9 to 5 and then they go into the gym and taking it too serious. Everything's just going to be a massive chore, innit? Enjoy it. Enjoy the process, man.
Why is that important too? Like leading by example. Why is that important?
It's always good to like, because then the guys can see like the experience like you've been through, like the MMA days, the jiu-jitsu days. It's not just someone who's never done nothing and you're saying, oh, you do this, you do that. But if you need it, it's good to like experience it yourself. Then the mistakes and the good things and the good decisions you made along the way, you can kind of pass it to your guys from there, I'd say.
Let's just say on like hypothetical.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and speak to yourself, what would you say to yourself?
I think, what would I say? Like how my past led out, of like from white to blue to purple and that, and then finally to black. I think all the ups and downs have kind of led me where I am today. So I wouldn't really change it, but if I would, I'd probably say just from the beginning, I'd go like full-time jiu-jitsu. I probably wouldn't have done MMA. Because back in there, like, it was like only like jiu-jitsu wasn't really as popular, like, especially the competition scene. Especially in the UK, it was more like everyone did MMA. I didn't really know like how many competitions of jiu-jitsu there were and how far you could take it. So I probably just never would have done MMA. But then again, the experiences from fuck it, fuck MMA. Just jiu-jitsu, man. Just be the best I can at jiu-jitsu, do you know what I mean? And just just like from the early get-go, like more confident in your abilities and never be scared to like take the next challenge, you know what I mean? Just always commit, I'd say, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
I'm going to jump off the back of that one. At what point on your journey did you make like some sort of a decision to go all in?
Like the gym or just like full training kind of thing?
I think both are like to me.
Yeah, true. Like training, it's pretty addictive, well, for me and for a lot of people, like, because you always want to progress, don't you? So even them little adjustments, getting the technique better and just, there's always room for improvement. Even a black belt, it's still the beginning, really, isn't it? Like how far you can take the technique, because there's always levels beyond there, isn't there? And you just need, I think most people who train as well have got like addictive personality, isn't there? That's what keeps them hooked on for years to come. Not being addictive on to be the best that I can at jiu-jitsu kind of thing. I think that's what made me stuck in it. And gym-wise, just kind of the same thing. It's a massive like passion and stuff. And man, I'm not really good at all else. Fucking fit with jiu-jitsu, that's all.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like around the circuit that we're doing at the moment, like your place, your gym, your specialist, the place to go to.
Yeah, man, that's good, eh? Because they've only been open in like a year and a half. It's good, man. It's good. Like some gyms are like stuck in their own bubble and like they want to stay like close to the world, don't they, kind of thing. But look, like today we've had how many gyms? We've had about 6-7 gyms and all coming together. Just training, man. Like I said, don't take it too serious. Come together. The exchange techniques. Always good to spar with new bodies and have fun, man. Meet new people. That's what it's all about, innit? You don't want to be. Because people get like, I don't know, like delusional in their own bubbles. They think they're the best at the gym, and you're never really going to grow if you just walk around telling everyone, oh, I'm the best man on this mat. What's the point? Don't be scared of getting tapped, man. You know what I mean? It happens, doesn't it? You get put to sleep a few times, get tapped a few times, all in a week. Come on.
What's how your mindset going into like the roles?
Like comps and that. My style, I'd say like an aggressive style, especially like more. I think the really good thing about my style is I've got a lot of submissions from different places. I would like to go for submissions, but I'm not just like leg locks or arm bars or chokes. I kind of like just constantly threatening all different submissions, especially in like comps and stuff.
Did you always have that? Is that always there? Or did
I think it's developed more now over the years, but I've always had like a different selection of more submissions instead of being like more positional dominant. Just submission focus, man. You know, it's whatever's there. You know, wrist locks, leg locks. You know what I mean? Toe holds, everything, man. It's good to be active. You know what I mean? Push the pace a little bit. You never want to win by an advantage or like 2 points. You always want to finish, don't you? But it's no rest decision. It's no points on the scoreboard. It's they've tapped you and said, "I'm quick," kind of thing. That's the real win.
why is that
I think it's just more of a pure style of jiu-jitsu, really, innit? You know, instead of if you beat someone by 2 points, it's not really a win. Really, it is a win, but like overall, what you did pass them with guard holding side control, not really done anything other than that. I mean, pushing the pace, man. Just going after it is probably the best style, definitely.
You talked to me a little bit about what's going through your head sometimes when you're stuck in like a bad position. How do you constantly straighten like yourself in a bad position? And what's going through your head?
When you're in bad positions? When you're in bad positions? Like in comp or just in training? Comp. Pretty much to fucking get out there, innit? I want to be on top, I want to be in a better position. Just keep on moving, don't settle, keep everything tight. But like training wise,
that's interesting what you said there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But training wise, I mean, try something new. If you're in a bad position, you should be in bad positions in training. You don't, that's why positional rounds are good. I definitely like recommend getting them into people's training. But yeah, don't be scared in training. Don't be scared of being in bad positions. You should work from there. Try and develop the technique in like more life situation. Hopefully now, I'd say next 5 years now, because I'm getting older. I'd say probably knuckle down and like really push the next next 5 years. I'll probably my competition probably lifespan is left now. I'd probably say next 5 years really. Commit to as much comps and be active as possible, and really see like start hitting the bigger comps and really prepare for them and see what we can do. I think that's the plan. You know what I mean? Training a really good guy. It's just about being active now. There's no excuse now. You know what I mean? I'm training full time, coaching full time. The guys around me can't ask for better training partners, can I? You know what I mean? So just be active and get after it.
And just piggyback off that. Do you always search out like those?
Yeah, I think I always like, it's always like gravitate towards like, people just enjoy jiu-jitsu, you know, if I see someone like probably buzz over training, I'm there as well, you know what I mean, we're ready to train, there's no politics, there's no, you just meet up and you just get the rounds in, don't you? You know what I mean, you try and beat each other up, but now you chill after, don't you, that's it.
One of the last questions I've been asking everyone this.
Yeah.
If it's possible, can you sum up what jiu-jitsu means to you?
What did Pete say? What jiu-jitsu means for me? What would you say? So I get like, yeah.
I think it's like some sort of physical representation of like your personality.
Right.
Yeah. Through it at the same time.
Go on, that's a good answer, isn't it? For me, it's just like a massive part of my life, and I don't know really how to articulate it, man. I think the whole aspect of it, innit, it's like even like competition or in the round, it's kind of, it's a singular thing, innit, but like it's more than just you, it's like the whole team environment with it all, and the people like you meet along the way, and the whole team and like the friends, and then even some people can become more like, you know, family along the journey from like white to black belt, or just the whole team vibe is good, innit, you know what I mean? I think, if you get what I'm trying to say, in that kind of way, I think it's very good.